Namaste, dear friend. I am so honored you've picked up hidden secrets to manifest anything with inner power. Welcome to a journey of self-discovery, a homecoming to the radiant power within you. For years, I've traveled the world, sharing ancient wisdom, and I can tell you this: the answers you seek are not out there, but blossoming right within your very being. Perhaps, like many, you've grappled with the feeling that you're not quite living the life you were meant to. Maybe you desire more joy, abundance, stronger relationships, or simply a deeper sense of peace. Perhaps you are looking for something that you just cannot explain in words. This book is the map to navigate those desires. It is not about magically creating things out of thin air. It is about aligning your inner world with the universe so that the universe conspires to bring your dreams to life. Inspired by the timeless wisdom of Autobiography of a Yogi, which beautifully intertwined faith, meditation, and spiritual energy, this book simplifies those powerful concepts into practical steps everyone can embrace. This is not just another self-help guide. It's an invitation to understand the profound connection between your inner landscape and the outer reality you experience. We will explore how faith, when understood correctly, becomes an unshakable foundation, how meditation unlocks the doorway to your inner source, and how spiritual energy, the life force within you, is the engine of manifestation. Forget the complicated rituals and esoteric jargon. I'll be speaking to you directly, sharing simple, relatable examples. Think of everyday scenarios, challenges you might face at work, or the dynamics within your family. We will explore how principles of inner power applies to these. Through these pages, you'll discover the real meaning of faith. Beyond blind belief, how faith empowers you to overcome obstacles and embrace possibilities. Meditation as a practical tool. Simple techniques to quiet the mind, connect with your inner self, and cultivate unwavering focus. Harnessing spiritual energy. How to tap into the life force within you, amplifying your intentions and attracting positive outcomes. Inner transformation. Outer manifestation. Understanding that real, lasting change begins from the inside out, reshaping your reality in the process. Practical tools and techniques, simple exercises, contemplations, and practices you can incorporate into your daily life to continually strengthen your inner power. Ultimately, this book is about remembering who you truly are, a being of immense potential, capable of creating a life filled with purpose, joy, and boundless fulfillment. Let's begin this journey together, shall we? This is just the beginning of a deep dive into the teachings of this ancient scripture. Each chapter is like a key unlocking wisdom that is relevant even in today's world. Subscribe now to join us as we reveal these powerful insights, step by step. Let's embark on this path of knowledge together. Chapter 1. The Spark Within. Awakening Your Inner Power. Hello, dear friend. Welcome to a journey of discovering the extraordinary power that resides within you. This isn't just about wishful thinking. It's about understanding the very fabric of creation and how you, yes, you, are an integral part of it. Think of a light bulb. It might look ordinary, but inside, it holds the potential to illuminate an entire room. That potential is there even when the bulb is switched off. You are the same. Deep within each of us is a spark, a wellspring of energy and potential waiting to be awakened. It's your inner power, your ability to shape your reality. So often, we live our lives feeling like we are at the mercy of circumstances. We blame our jobs, our relationships, our luck. We fall into a victim mindset. I can't do this, we say. Things always go wrong for me. But I'm here to tell you that those are just stories, limiting beliefs that you've adopted. They are not the truth of who you are. The truth is, you are powerful beyond measure. You have the inherent ability to create the life you desire. This isn't some New Age fantasy. It's a fundamental principle recognized by ancient traditions and now being validated by modern science. Let's take the story of Priya. Priya was a college student, incredibly bright, but riddled with self-doubt. She felt overshadowed by her more outgoing classmates and constantly worried about failing her exams. She truly believed she wasn't good enough. One day, after failing a practice test, Priya felt completely defeated. But something shifted. Instead of giving up, a tiny voice inside her whispered, "What if you could do this?" She decided to try a new approach. She started studying in a focused manner, dedicating a small amount of time each day. She visualized herself succeeding, not just passing, but excelling. Slowly but surely, her confidence grew. She felt the resistance melting, and a gentle, positive vibration taking its place. On the day of the main exam, Priya was nervous, yes, but she also felt a sense of calm determination she'd never experienced before. She believed in herself. And guess what? She aced the exam. She even got a perfect score. You already know that she used various manifestation techniques in the above example. Priya's story illustrates a powerful point. The potential was always there. It wasn't that she suddenly became smarter. It's that she awakened the power within her by shifting her mindset, putting in effort, and believing in possibility. Awakening your inner power begins with a conscious choice. The choice to believe in yourself. The choice to recognize that you are not limited by your past experiences or current circumstances. The choice to embrace your inherent ability to create a better future. Take a slow, deep breath and say to yourself, "I have the inner power to create a life full of joy and abundance." This book will provide you with the tools and techniques to do just that. Are you ready to ignite that spark within? Let's begin. Chapter 2. Faith as your foundation. Believing in the unseen. Hello, dear friend. Welcome. Let's talk about something truly powerful. Faith. Not just the faith you might associate with going to a place of worship, but a deeper, more fundamental kind of faith. The kind of faith that builds empires from dreams. The kind of faith that helps a tiny seed push through concrete and reach for the sun. Think of faith not as blind belief, but as unwavering trust. Trust in the universe, trust in yourself, trust in the possibility that things can get better. It's the foundation upon which you build your ability to manifest your desires. What happens when you doubt? Doubt is like poison. It seeps into your thoughts, weakens your resolve, and ultimately sabotages your efforts. Fear is doubt's best friend. They whisper together, "You can't do it. You're not good enough. What if you fail?" Have you ever tried to navigate in the dark, without a light? Every step is hesitant, filled with anxiety. Faith is that light. It illuminates your path, even when you can't see the destination. It allows you to take each step with confidence, knowing that you are supported. I recall a story of a woman named Priya. She dreamed of starting her own bakery, but she was working a dead-end job and had very little savings. Everyone, including her own family, told her it was impossible. "Too risky," they said. "You'll fail." Priya, however, had an unwavering faith in her vision. She spent every spare moment baking and refining her recipes. She visualized her bakery, the aroma of freshly baked bread filling the air, the smiles on her customers' faces. She saved every penny, worked extra shifts, and finally, after years of relentless effort fueled by faith, she opened her doors. Today, her bakery is thriving, a testament to the power of believing in the unseen. The key is to actively cultivate a mindset of possibility. Every morning, remind yourself, I am capable, I am strong, I am worthy of my dreams. Replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Challenge your doubts. Ask yourself, what if I can succeed? Your faith is not something you find. It is something you build, brick by brick, with every act of courage, every step of perseverance, and every affirmation of belief in yourself and the infinite potential of the universe. Let it be your unshakable foundation, and you will be amazed at what you can create. Chapter 3. The Science of Silence. Introduction to Meditation. Namaste, dear friend. Are you ready to discover a wellspring of peace and power within yourself? This chapter is all about that. It's about finding that sacred space within, and it's easier than you think. You see, life today is noisy, loud, constant. We're bombarded with information, demands, and expectations. It's like a radio that's always turned up to full volume, making it impossible to hear your own inner voice. Meditation is the volume control. It allows you to tune out the external chaos and tune in to the quiet wisdom living inside you. Think of your mind as a lake. When it's still, you can see clearly to the bottom. But when it's agitated by wind, your thoughts, the water becomes murky and you can't see anything. Meditation stills the lake of your mind, allowing clarity to emerge. Why meditate? The benefits of meditation are immense. It's not just about feeling relaxed, though that's a wonderful bonus. With regular practice, meditation can calm your mind, reduce stress, anxiety, and overwhelm. Increase your focus, sharpen your attention span, and improve concentration. Connect you with your inner wisdom, access your intuition, and make better decisions. Improve your sleep, fall asleep faster, and sleep more soundly. Boost your overall well-being. Cultivate a sense of peace, joy, and inner stability. A simple meditation technique. Mindfulness of breath. Let's try a basic mindfulness meditation. It's remarkably simple, yet profoundly effective. 1. Find a quiet space. Choose a place where you won't be disturbed. It can be a chair, a cushion on the floor, wherever you feel comfortable. 2. Get comfortable. Sit in a way that feels relaxed, yet alert. Close your eyes gently, or lower your gaze if that feels better. 3. Focus on your breath. Bring your attention to the sensation of your breath. Notice the air entering and leaving your nostrils, or the rise and fall of your abdomen. 4. Acknowledge your thoughts. Your mind will wander. That's perfectly normal. When you notice a thought, simply acknowledge it without judgment. Don't get carried away by it. 5. Return to your breath. Gently guide your attention back to your breath. This is the practice of meditation, the gentle guiding back again and again. 6. Start small. Begin with just 5 to 10 minutes each day. You can gradually increase the duration as you become more comfortable. Addressing common challenges. My mind is too busy. This is the most common challenge. Don't worry, just keep gently redirecting your attention back to your breath. It's like training a muscle. I can't sit still. Fidgeting is normal, especially at first. try adjusting your posture or focusing your attention even more deeply on your breath. I don't have time. Even 5 minutes a day can make a difference. Think of it as an investment in your well-being. You deserve it. Meditation isn't about stopping your thoughts completely. It's about learning to observe them without getting swept away. It's about cultivating a space of peace and awareness within you. And within that space of peace, you will find the power to manifest anything you desire. Okay, my friends, let's talk about something truly amazing. Spiritual energy. Think of it as a river of pure potential, flowing through everything, connecting everything. You, me, the trees outside your window, the very air we breathe, all part of this incredible flow. It's the juice of life, the force behind creation. This energy isn't some abstract idea. It's real, tangible. The ancient yogis called it prana. It's what makes a flower bloom, a bird sing, and you feel alive. When you're full of energy, you feel inspired, creative, and ready to take on the world. When you're drained, well, you know that feeling too. So, how do we tap into this universal flow? How do we cultivate and direct this spiritual energy for our own growth and, yes, for manifesting the life we desire? It starts with awareness. Pay attention. Notice how you feel in different environments. Do you feel lighter and more joyful in a park, surrounded by trees? Or do you feel heavy and depleted after spending hours scrolling through social media? Think of nature. When you're in nature, the air feels cleaner, right? Your mind gets calmer. That's because nature is overflowing with spiritual energy. Spending time in nature isn't just a nice thing to do. It's a way to recharge your batteries, to reconnect with that universal flow. Even a short walk can dramatically improve your mood and energy levels. This prana is constantly available to us. It's not something we need to earn. It's a gift. The key is to open ourselves up to receive it. We can do this through simple things like breathing. Deep, conscious breaths bring more prana into your system. Try a few deep breaths right now. Inhale slowly, filling your lungs completely. Exhale slowly, releasing all the tension. Feel the difference? Mindfulness. Being present in the moment allows you to connect with the energy around you. When you wash dishes, focus on the feel of the water, the scent of the soap. When you eat, savor each bite. Kindness. Acts of kindness create positive energy that benefits both the giver and the receiver. Helping someone, offering a smile. These small things have a huge impact. Remember, you are part of this universal flow. You are connected to everything. By cultivating your spiritual energy, you're not just improving your own life. You're contributing to the well-being of the entire world. All right, my friend, let's dive into Chapter 5. The Power of Visualization, Painting Your Desired Reality. Have you ever noticed how a chef plans a meal before even touching the ingredients? They see the finished dish in their mind, taste the flavors, and imagine the presentation. That, my friends, is visualization at work. You too are a chef. But instead of cooking a meal, you're cooking your life. Visualization is your recipe, your blueprint for the future you want to create. It's about using your incredible imagination to vividly see, feel, and experience your goals as if they're already here. Why is this so powerful? Because your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what you vividly imagine and what's actually happening. Think about it this way. Imagine you're biting into a lemon. Really imagine it. The sour taste, the texture on your tongue. You can almost feel it, right? That's the power your mind holds. When you consistently visualize your ideal outcome, a new job, improved health, a loving relationship, you're essentially programming your subconscious mind to accept it as your reality. This, in turn, influences your thoughts, feelings, and actions, guiding you towards making that vision a tangible part of your life. How do we actually do it? Let's try a simple exercise to attract more inner peace. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths and imagine yourself in a peaceful setting. Maybe it's a beach, a forest, or a mountaintop. Feel the air on your skin, hear the sounds of nature, and see the vibrant colors around you. Now, imagine a wave of calm washing over you, melting away your stress and worries. Feel the peace settle deep within your heart. Stay in this peaceful place for a few minutes, absorbing its energy. Do this regularly. Make it vivid. Add details. Feel the emotions. The more real it feels, the more impact it will have. Visualization isn't just wishful thinking. It's a proactive technique, a tool you can use to shape your destiny. Start painting your desired reality today, and watch as your life transforms before your very eyes. The canvas is yours, my friend. Are you ready to create your masterpiece? Chapter 10. Affirmations. Speaking your truth into existence. Namaste, dear friend. Today, we unlock a powerful key to manifesting your dreams, affirmations. Think of them as seeds you plant within your mind. Water them with faith, sunlight them with intention, and watch them blossom into reality. What are affirmations? Simply put, they are positive statements you repeat to yourself, reinforcing the beliefs you want to have. We all have internal dialogues, constantly chattering away. Often, this chatter is negative: doubt, fear, limiting beliefs. Affirmations are a tool to consciously shape that inner voice, guiding it towards positivity and empowerment. Why do they work? Our minds are incredibly suggestible. The more we hear something, the more we tend to believe it. Negative self-talk reinforces negative realities. Affirmations, conversely, replace those negative thought patterns with positive ones, creating a new neural pathway within our brain. But simply repeating empty words won't cut it. To truly harness the power of affirmations, they need to resonate with your heart, feel authentic, and be specific. Creating effective affirmations, present tense. Instead of saying, "I will be successful," say, "I am successful." Speak as if your desires are already manifesting. Positive language. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Instead of, "I will not be afraid," say, "I am brave and confident." Personalize. Tailor your affirmations to your specific needs and desires. Don't just copy affirmations you find online if they don't truly resonate with you. Emotionally charged. Add feeling. Visualize your affirmation coming true. Feel the joy, gratitude, and excitement as you repeat it. Incorporating affirmations. Morning ritual. Start your day with affirmations. Look in the mirror. Speak them aloud with conviction. Throughout the day, repeat affirmations whenever you catch yourself engaging in negative self-talk. Before sleep, end your day with affirmations, planting positive seeds in your subconscious mind. Write them down. Many people find it helpful to write their affirmations down in a journal. Use visual aids. Create a vision board. Write your affirmations on sticky notes and place them where you'll see them often. Here are some example affirmations to get you started. For abundance. I am open to receiving unlimited abundance in all areas of my life. For health, every cell in my body is vibrant, healthy, and full of energy. For relationships, I attract loving, supportive, and fulfilling relationships. For confidence, I am confident, capable, and worthy of all good things. For inner peace, I am centered at peace. Real-world example. Consider someone struggling with low self-esteem. They might start with the affirmation, "I am worthy of love and respect." By repeating this daily, visualizing themselves being treated with kindness, and acting in ways that reflect self-love, they can gradually break down years of negative programming and cultivate a deeper sense of self-worth. Affirmations are not magic spells. They are a tool, a powerful tool, but they work best when combined with action. Believe in your affirmations, live in alignment with them, and watch as your inner power begins to shape your outer world. Chapter 7. Letting Go. Detachment as a key to manifestation. Friends, have you ever squeezed a bird too tightly? What happened? It probably struggled more, right? Maybe you even accidentally hurt it. Manifestation is a little like that. We often hold on to our desires so tightly, so desperately, that we actually choke them out. We believe that if we don't control every detail, everything will fall apart. But the truth is, attachment can be a major roadblock on the path to realizing your dreams. What I'm asking you to do today is to change your perspective. Don't give up on your dreams. Continue to focus on them and visualize them. But when it comes to control, just let it go. Understand that you have done your part. And now it's time for the universe, God, to bring things together for you. Detachment isn't about not caring. It's about releasing the need to control the how and the when. It's about trusting that the universe has a plan, often a better one than you could have even conceived. It's about focusing on the what and the why. What do you want to manifest, and why is it important to you? Focus on the feelings of having it already. Think of it like planting a seed. You choose the right soil, water it, and give it sunlight. Have you ever tried to dig it up every day just to make sure the seed is growing? No, you can't do that, right? What do you do next? You trust the process and let nature do its work. Manifestation is the same. Let me tell you a story. I know someone, let's call him Alex, who was desperate for a particular job. He applied, interviewed well, but then silence. Alex became consumed by anxiety. He checked his email obsessively, replayed the interview in his head, and imagined all the possible reasons he hadn't been chosen. This anxiety became an invisible wall between him and his goal. Finally, exhausted and frustrated, Alex decided to let go. He shifted his focus to other opportunities, trusting that the right path would reveal itself. He even started meditating again, reminding himself of his value regardless of the job outcome. And then it happened. Out of the blue, a few months later, Alex received a call. The initial candidate had dropped out, and they were offering him the very job he had coveted. More than that, during this time of waiting and releasing, Alex discovered another opportunity that he had never known before. So, let go of that death grip. Surrender. Trust. The universe wants to support you, but it can't if you're blocking the flow with your fear and need for control. Open your hands, and you might be surprised by what you receive. Chapter 8. The Law of Attraction. Like attracts. Like my friends, have you ever noticed how certain people seem to effortlessly attract good things into their lives, while others constantly struggle? This isn't just luck. It's the law of attraction at work. It is a fundamental law of the universe, as real as gravity. Simply put, it means that like attracts like. Your dominant thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are like magnets, pulling experiences that match their energy into your life. Think of it like this. If you constantly worry about failing, you're broadcasting a signal of fear and lack. The universe, responding to this signal, delivers experiences that reinforce your fear. Missed opportunities, setbacks, and situations that confirm your belief in failure. On the other hand, if you cultivate feelings of gratitude, joy, and confidence, you're sending out a powerful signal of abundance. The universe responds by bringing you more things to be grateful for, opportunities to experience joy, and situations that bolster your confidence. Raising your vibration. The key is to raise your vibration. This means consciously choosing thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that are positive, uplifting, and in alignment with what you desire. It's about shifting your focus from what you don't want to what you do want. My own experience. I remember a time years ago when I was facing a significant financial challenge. I felt overwhelmed by debt, and my thoughts were consumed by worry. Bills piled up, and I began to believe I was destined for financial ruin. Predictably, things got worse. More unexpected expenses arose, and opportunities seemed to dry up. Then, a wise friend reminded me about the law of attraction. He said, "You're focusing on lack, and that's what you're attracting. You need to shift your focus to abundance." I started small. Each day, I made a conscious effort to find things to be grateful for. A roof over my head, a warm meal, the support of my friends. I began visualizing myself in a state of financial freedom, paying off my debts, and living without fear. Slowly but surely, things began to change. Unexpected opportunities arose. I received a raise at work. I discovered a hidden talent that I could monetize. Within months, I was on the path to financial recovery. It wasn't a magical overnight transformation, but a clear demonstration of the law of attraction in action. This is a powerful lesson for all of us. It's not just about thinking positive. It's about feeling positive. A thought without emotion is like a car without fuel. You can steer it, but it won't go anywhere. Immerse yourself in the feeling of already having what you desire. How would it feel to accomplish your goal? Practice embodying that feeling now. Remember, the law of attraction isn't about wishful thinking. It's about aligning your inner world with your outer reality. Start today by choosing thoughts and feelings that support your dreams, and watch as the universe conspires to bring them to life. Chapter 9. Gratitude, the magnet for abundance. Namaste. My friends, let's talk about the most beautiful secret: gratitude. It's not just a polite word. It's a powerful energy. Think of gratitude as a magnet. What does a magnet do? It attracts. And what does gratitude attract? Abundance. Now, abundance isn't just about money. It's about having enough joy, enough peace, enough love, enough opportunities. When you're genuinely grateful for what you already have, you open yourself up to receive even more. See, the universe responds to your energy. When you focus on what you lack, you send out a signal of lack. But when you focus on what you have and appreciate it deeply, you broadcast a signal of abundance, and the universe responds in kind. It's like watering a plant. You give it the right nourishment, it flourishes. You nourish your life with gratitude, and it blossoms. So, how do we practice this? It's simpler than you think. And I am going to give you an easy and effective example. Start a gratitude journal. Grab a simple notebook. Every day, before bed, write down at least 3 things you're grateful for. They can be big or small: the warmth of the sun, a kind word from a friend, a good cup of tea. The act of writing them down is key. Think about it. It doesn't matter what your current circumstances are. Just think about everything in your life, and you will find something that you can be grateful of. Example. Let's say you're facing a financial challenge. Instead of dwelling on debt, be grateful for the roof over your head, the food on your table, and the ability to read this book. What I am trying to say here is even. In challenging times, there's always something to be thankful for. Gratitude changes your perspective. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's present. It helps you see the beauty in the ordinary. It's a game changer in your spiritual journey. Try this and see for yourself. I promise the universe notices your gratitude. The more thankful you are, the more you'll find to be thankful for. Because, my friends, gratitude isn't just a feeling. It's a powerful magnet for abundance. And abundance is your birthright. Chapter 10. Overcoming Obstacles. Transforming Challenges into Opportunities. My friend, life isn't always a smooth sail. Obstacles will appear on your path. It's a guarantee. But don't let them discourage you. See them for what they truly are. Opportunities in disguise. Think of them as the universe's way of testing your commitment and refining your vision. Imagine a river. It might have rocks and rapids, making the journey turbulent. Does the river stop? No. It finds a way around, over, or even through. Obstacles are like those rocks. They force you to be creative, to adapt, to become stronger. How do we transform these challenges? First, reframe your perspective. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" For example, you've been working hard to manifest a new job. You apply, you interview, but you get rejected. Discouraging, right? But what if this rejection is nudging you towards something even better? Maybe it's a sign you need to refine your skills, network more effectively, or perhaps this isn't the right job for you after all. Consider each obstacle a lesson. What aspect of your approach needs tweaking? Are you being realistic? Are you truly aligned with your goals? Let the obstacle be your teacher. Resilience is key. Get knocked down, get back up. Even yogis stumbled on their path. The important part always was, they continued their journey to enlightenment. Learn from your falls, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. Persistence breaks down resistance, every single time. Often, obstacles force us to reconnect with our inner strength. When things get tough, we discover reserves of courage and determination we never knew we possessed. Embrace that. Finally, remember that every successful person you admire faced setbacks. Their success wasn't despite the challenges, but because of them. Those challenges molded them into who they are today. Don't fear the bumps in the road. Face them with courage, understanding, and the unwavering belief that you have the power to transform every challenge into an opportunity for growth, and ultimately, the manifestation of your dreams. Okay, here's Chapter 11 of Hidden Secrets to Manifest Anything with Inner Power, focusing on forgiveness. Chapter 11. Forgiveness. Releasing the past to create a brighter future. Friends, imagine trying to run a race with heavy weights chained to your ankles. That's what holding on to resentment and anger feels like. You might be strong, you might be talented, but those weights will slow you down, draining your energy and preventing you from reaching your full potential. Forgiveness, my friends, is the key to unlocking those chains. It's not about condoning what happened. It's not about saying what someone did was okay. It's about you freeing yourself from the prison of bitterness. Think of a time someone hurt you deeply. Truly feel that memory for a moment. Now, tell me, where does that pain primarily reside? In the other person? No, it's within you. They may have caused the initial wound, but you are the one nurturing it, feeding it with your constant replaying of the event. Forgiveness is about reclaiming your power. It's about stopping the bleeding. It's not for them. It's for you. It allows your inner energy to flow freely and to manifest the good you deserve. This includes forgiving yourself. We are all human. We all make mistakes. Holding on to guilt and regret is another form of those heavy chains. Forgive yourself for past errors. Learn from them. Accept them as part of your journey, and then, truly, release them. Sometimes we need a little help to truly forgive. Let's try a little guided meditation now. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Inhale, peace. Exhale, tension. Picture the person you need to forgive. Really see them. Don't judge, just observe. Now, silently, or aloud if you prefer, say these words. I understand you are acting from your own level of consciousness, from your own pain and limitations. I release you, and I release myself. Imagine a bright light surrounding you and the person you are forgiving. Feel the warmth of understanding and compassion. See the chains of resentment breaking apart, dissolving into nothingness. Now, turn inward. Think of something you need to forgive yourself for. Acknowledge it, accept it, and say, I forgive myself. I release the burden of the past. I am free to move forward. Take another deep breath, feeling lighter, freer, more peaceful. When you are ready, gently open your eyes. Regular practice of this kind of meditation can be incredibly powerful. Remember, forgiveness is a process, not a one-time event. Be patient with yourself. Be compassionate with others. As you release the past, you create space for a brighter, more abundant future to manifest. And that, my friends, is true spiritual power. Chapter 12. The Power of Intention. Setting your course with clarity. Friends, have you ever felt like a boat lost at sea, tossed and turned by the waves without a clear destination? That, my friends, is what life feels like without intention. Intention is the rudder of our lives, the compass guiding us towards the shores of our dreams. Think of intention as a seed. A seed holds the potential for a mighty tree, but that potential remains dormant until nurtured. Similarly, your dreams remain just dreams until you plant the seed of intention and nurture it with focused energy. What does it mean to set an intention? It's about consciously deciding what you want to create in your life. It's about identifying your goals with crystal clarity and then directing your energy towards achieving them. Notice I said consciously. Many of us drift, reacting to life rather than proactively shaping it with intention. How do we set these intentions? The most effective method I've found is using the SMART Goals framework. It's a straightforward, powerful tool. Specific. Avoid vague desires. Instead of, I want to be successful, try, I want to start my own online coaching business, specializing in career development. Measurable. How will you know you've achieved your intention? I will have 10 paying clients within 3 months. Achievable. Be realistic. Don't aim for the moon on your first try. Start with a goal that stretches you but remains within reach. Relevant. Does this goal align with your values and higher purpose? Ensure your intention truly resonates with your soul. Time-bound. Set a deadline. I will launch my website within 6 weeks. Let's take a simple example. Someone might say, I want to be healthier. That's a wish, not an intention. A smart intention would be, I will lose 5 pounds in the next month by exercising for 30 minutes, 5 days a week, and reducing my sugar intake. See the difference? Setting intentions isn't a one-time event. It's a continuous practice. Regularly revisit your intentions, refine them, and realign your actions to support them. As you cultivate this clarity, you'll be amazed at how the universe conspires to help you manifest your dreams. Remember, a clearly defined intention is the first step towards a life lived on purpose. It is the start to a journey of 1,000 miles towards your inner power of manifestation. Chapter 13. Living in alignment. Harmonizing your thoughts, words, and actions. Friend, have you ever felt like you're rowing a boat, but one oar is pulling forward while the other is stuck in the weeds? That's what life feels like when your thoughts, words, and actions are not aligned. True power, the kind that manifests your dreams, comes from a place of deep harmony within. Think of alignment as a compass. When your internal compass, your values, your desires, points north, your thoughts, words, and actions must also head north. If your compass says kindness, yet you speak harshly or act selfishly, you're creating internal friction. This friction drains your energy and blocks the flow of manifestation. Authenticity is the cornerstone of alignment. Be true to yourself. Don't try to be someone you're not to please others. If you value honesty, then speak honestly, even when it's difficult. If you value creativity, make time for creative expression, even if it's just for a few minutes each day. Imagine a friend who says they value health, but constantly eats junk food and avoids exercise. Their words say one thing, but their actions scream another. Their manifestation of a healthy body is blocked by this misalignment. Integrity is equally important. Be someone of your word. If you say you'll do something, do it. If you can't, communicate honestly. Small acts of integrity build trust with yourself and the universe. They tell the universe, I am serious about what I desire. To live in alignment, ask yourself these questions daily. Are my thoughts uplifting and positive? Are my words kind and truthful? Are my actions contributing to my goals and values? When you find areas of misalignment, gently correct them. It's a continuous process, not a one-time fix. Remember, the universe responds to the vibration you're putting out. When your thoughts, words, and actions sing the same song, you create a powerful, magnetic vibration that draws your desires to you. Live in alignment, friend, and watch miracles unfold. Chapter 14. Manifestation in Action. Real-life success stories. Namaste, and welcome back. It's time to see these principles in action. I want to share stories of people, just like you, who have transformed their lives through the power of inner work. Think of Sarah, a young artist struggling to make ends meet. She felt lost and hopeless. Remembering what we've discussed, Sarah began meditating daily, focusing on her art and visualizing her paintings displayed in a gallery. She practiced gratitude, appreciating the small things she already had. Doubts crept in, sure, but she gently pushed them aside with affirmations like, "My art brings joy, and it will find its audience." Within a year, not only did her art get featured in a prominent gallery in her city, but she sold her first piece and now lives comfortably, just doing what she loves because she believed in the power of the art she created. Then there's Mark, who battled a chronic illness. Doctors offered limited solutions. Following the teachings inspired by masters, Mark dedicated himself to meditation, visualizing his body healing itself. He practiced forgiveness, letting go of past resentments that might have contributed to his illness. He cultivated immense faith, believing in his body's inherent capacity for self-repair. Mark still takes the medicine prescribed by his doctor, but with the inner work he has been doing, he has been able to live a more healthier and happier life. These stories aren't magic. It's about consistently applying these principles, faith, meditation, visualization, gratitude, and aligning your inner world with your outer desires. It's about believing in your inherent power to create. These examples, mirroring ideas from the autobiography, emphasize the profound impact of aligning inner spiritual energy with outer goals. Remember, real change starts within. Chapter 15. The Journey. Continues, integrating manifestation into your daily life. Namaste, dear friend. We've journeyed together, uncovering the hidden secrets to manifesting a life filled with joy, purpose, and abundance. But remember, this isn't a destination. It's a way of life. The real magic unfolds as you integrate these powerful principles into your day-to-day existence. Think of it like learning a new language. You don't become fluent overnight. It requires consistent practice, dedication, and yes, even a few stumbles along the way. Manifestation is the same. It's about weaving faith, meditation, spiritual energy, plus all the other insights we explored into the fabric of your being. So, how do we do this practically? Start small. Don't try to change everything at once. Perhaps begin by incorporating just 10 minutes of meditation each morning. Use that time to connect with your inner self, to silence the noise, and to visualize the life you desire. Follow that exercise with affirmations reinforcing your strengths. Then, sprinkle gratitude throughout your day. Acknowledge the little things: a sunny morning, a kind word, a delicious meal. These moments of appreciation create a positive ripple effect, drawing more goodness into your life. Consider creating a written log, not just a mental record of your daily manifestations. Another key: be patient and persistent. There will be days when doubt creeps in, when your manifestations seem distant. Don't give up. These are simply opportunities to strengthen your faith and reaffirm your commitment. Remember, real transformation starts from the inside out. When you align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your desires, the universe conspires to bring them to you. Finally, practice self-compassion. We're all human. We make mistakes. We have setbacks. Be kind to yourself. Forgive yourself for any perceived failures and learn from them. These failures are just course corrections along the way. Think of Sarah, a school teacher who struggled with anxiety about her job security. She began incorporating meditation and affirmations into her daily routine. Initially, the anxiety was still there, but over time, she found herself feeling calmer, more confident, and more resilient. She was no longer anxious while teaching the children at the school. Sarah was in love now with her teachings. We've only scratched the surface of your potential. The journey of manifestation is a lifelong exploration of your inner power. Embrace it with an open heart, a curious mind, and unwavering faith. The universe awaits your command.